Good Monday morning, crafty friends. Sparkle here. Say it's a rainy day in the desert, but I have my Christmas nails. They're little ornaments, so that'll help me stay in the Christmas spirit. And I have my little Christmas lights, my tree, and my star. And today I'm going to be doing something that's new to me, not new to all of you, I'm sure. But yeah, I was going to wanted to make some little clusters out of some of my tea bags and some trim, different colored trims. And these are printed on fabric. And these elements are from Ingrid Carlsen Artistic Community and her King's collection, and Kimberly Bridgewater, also from that group, has some freebies in there. So this was just something I was playing with. So I know many of you print on fabric. To tell you the truth, I was very intimidated. Um, these are my tea bags that I've been collecting. And I'll just show you real quick how I take them apart. So here was my tea bag. And I took this off. I'll save that as well. And then I just opened the top and dried this out for a couple days on a paper towel here. And then this just comes out. And I usually, when it's in here, I smush it around so that it gets a design. And then you just open it down the seam here carefully. And you have a lovely tea bag. Okay? So then I just keep them in my little container here. And I keep my little strings as well. So I wanted to use these today. I'll get rid of this. Okay, so back to these. These are some that I printed, and like I said, most of these are from Ingrid Carlsen, and I'll be doing some from Kimberly Bridgewater. Now, I didn't have, I had some plain fabric that's just like a cotton, but then I didn't want to dig for some more, so I took some that I had, this had a pattern on it, but the other side is blank. Okay, so yeah, these are the clear ones, and I just printed them on best. These I just cut out. These I tore out. But look at the color and stuff. Aren't these darling? So these are on the plain, and yeah, I was just cutting them out. And some of these down here were the ones with the pattern on the back. And I just used my pinking shears for these. But you can see the pattern. It doesn't show through. This had, I don't know where the rest of the, oh, this is the rest of the pattern one. It's here. I didn't finish cutting these. So I just cut these out. And yeah, I looked for things that had, either smaller things like this or images. Those were harder to cut out, but look at them. See, that's on the blue background, but you can't. It doesn't. Looks fine to me. It's a little shadow, but that's fine. So when I get them out of the printer, this is what they look like. And like this, I was just cutting out with my pinking shears. Just like you normally would do. And if you could stitch around or do whatever you want with them. But yeah, I'll cut this closer. But yeah, whoops. So yeah, I just clean them up. You could cut them straight with straight scissors as well. But I like the little edge. Okay, so that's these, okay? And then this, I wanted to use, I'll do another video later, but I want to use this. This was from Ooh La La Treasures, and I wanted to use that to cover my little book that I'm going to make. So it'll be a fabric cover. If we have time, we'll do that later, okay? But yeah, so what I did with these was I took a piece of this. It's called Full Sheet Labels Matte Clear. It doesn't matter if it's matte or the other one. These are 8.5 by 11. And what I did was, okay, all of this, all that I printed using the same background. These were things that I printed, but I'm not going to use. And I can still recycle this paper, okay? It's sticky back, because you're not going to see this. So what I did was, I took my fabric, and I took one of these, and like I said, I reused this 4, 5, 6 times already. So I just take this off, and keep the backing, because you can store your plastic on it when you're done. So I just took my fabric and just put this on here. Whoops, and that's wrong, because I want this to be clear. So this comes right off. Flip it over. And you want to get it close to the edge as possible. And it's very forgiving, and this piece has to come over. Better. Okay. So I'm upcycling this piece that I wasn't going to use, okay? Then I put it on here, and now you just cut it out close to the outline of the paper. Now I have just a cheapo Hewlett Packard printer, and my only tip was that you have to print it. I printed it on best, and those images came out really, really crisp, I thought. You can see, you can see all the details. So there's normal, best, so I just used best. So let's just cut this out. Yeah. And like I said, I'll have to look. I know I can get fabric even at Walmart. I don't have a lot of the fancy supplies that a lot of the crafters have, but I make do with what I have. And I thought, well, this isn't going to hurt anything. You want to make sure this is as smooth as you can get it. And I don't mind a little bit of wrinkle because it gives it character. But you get this all cleaned out. You run it through your printer. just like you would a regular piece of paper, okay? And voila, this is what you get. Okay, now you can a little bit see the background here, but I don't I don't think I mind because it gives a character, but I wanted these labels. So then this I actually printed last night to save time, but you take this off. This is the same piece that I've used for all of these. It does come right off. I just had it sitting there for overnight. Look at that. Isn't that precious? And then this, it's still usable. Like I said, I've used it a lot. I just put this back on here. Oh, dang, 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 dang. Okay, don't bleed. I am a bleeder, so I don't like to stab myself. Okay, then this just stays on here. And I'll just stick it under here for now, since I'm not using that. Yeah, and then this one I would send to the printer, and it would come out just like that. And you just print it like you're printing a note or something. Totally, totally cool. So we'll put that there. And then this one, if you wanted to, you could, I'll probably use the pinking shears because these are like little tags. I wanted these tags. Let me see. I don't know if these scissors will work. Or these are smaller than these big ones. Let's see if these will work. I don't know if they'll cut on fabric. I use them for paper. Let's just try it over here. No, they're not strong enough. I don't think these are either. No. So, yeah, you can either use this or, like I said, tear. But I'll just use these. And I'll just cut out one here to show you. So, yeah. Oh, I lost my coffee. I have to go get my coffee. It must be on the other desk. Yeah, so, don't be intimidated like I am sometimes to try new things. So that's what I wanted these labels for. They have a little divot here, but I'm just going to leave that. And then, yeah, I'll use these scissors for this whole sheet because that's the look I'm going for. But we'll just cut one of these out and we'll make a sample. So it was just the Mako labels, full sheet labels. I use these for my Bible journaling, so I always have them. But like I said, this was a print that I didn't use, and so I'm going to use this to print fabric on because I can. And yeah, and then this one is going to be a book cover. So yeah, just look through and find a pretty background that you want, and use the setting that says best. Okay, normal is what I use every day, but for this, I wanted to use the best, and I want to show you the difference here. So these two are the ones on the fabric with the pattern. Okay, these all are, and then these are just a plain white cotton that I had. So there's a little difference, but then the paper was a different color on these as well. Okay, so these were more subdued. But yeah, so I'm going to look for some more of the clear muslin or cotton. I think I have some in my drawer, but I have to actually go look for it. So yes, I like these little people and stuff. I just love the colors. Okay, and but you can't tell. You can't really tell. So let's um, let's make a little cluster because that's how I started all this. And then these I'll just put in my pile to cut up. There's a background page, and I like this one with the letters. Um, yeah, so just like paper, just use what you have. My word, there's just so much stuff out there, and it's so relaxing. And I'm always afraid to try new things often, and I guess I just don't. I don't want to fail, but sometimes I just make happy accidents like this with this fabric. It's just a happy accident to me. It's not really a failure. I just didn't have the fabric I thought I had, so that'll work. So to do this, my object was to use up some of my tea bags, and I'm not even cutting them right now. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just tear this white off. Oh, the end tears. There's a little strip on each side where they were sealed, so sometimes I just take that off. It just comes right off. Not a problem. So then this I just kept that. So what I thought was just rough it up a little bit. Was that on the background, and I wanted an image. I don't know if I want a little girl. Maybe I want these kids. That's nice and bright. Or maybe I want some words. You figure out what you want, and I just have this white out, so we're going to probably use that. But you can, wait, I have red. Let me get some red. My stash. I got these at Dollar Tree the other day. So let me take a piece of red. And you don't need much. I call this sequin ribbon. Well, that's what they call it. So, and it's two sides. This side is flat and this side is more raised. And I just put it on with Fabri-Tac. So that could go there. And my little people can go there. No, that's too, that one's too big for this little piece here. So let's see what else we have here. Now our little snow people can go there. Our little sled people can go in there. No, I don't like that one. Maybe just the date. And I sort of like to stagger them. Let me see if I can find a piece of words. We have these words. And I might put that on the bottom just so the the glue has something to absorb it. Okay. So just something like that. I'm just layering, just layering like that. You could sew these. I'm not going to do that today. And then I just have some trim. I might put that up here. And I might just cut out this love. Let me see if I can do that. By cut out, I mean tear. All right. It seems to be working okay, so I'm just tearing. Not a very good tear, but that's okay. And I'm going to cut some of the deep ones, make it a little neater. So thank you, Ingrid and Kimberly, for all these bits and bobs here. And yeah, you can get that, and that I'm going to put on there. So just going to use some Fabri-Tac on the bottom here. And just start your layers. And a little Fabri-Tac on here because this is fabric-y. And then our fabric. And let's just put this on here inside that little line. Is there a right and a wrong? I think we're okay. Yeah, it's a good way to use up your bits and bobs, of course. Sparkle loves to use up odds and ends. Yeah. And this will fit down here. So we'll put that down here. You just build it as you go. And I want my little love to go over here. Well, put it on a slant. So December 25th. And then let's take some of these little seed beads, and we could put a couple of these on here maybe. Or do I want gold? I think I want gold. And you can use stickles or glitter or whatever. I'm just using these because they will just give us a splash of color. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna make some of these off camera and I'll come back and show you my finished result. But I promised over the weekend that I would come back and show you how I printed. And like I said, that it's not a new technique to many of you, but I've never tried it, so it's new to me. And then here you go. Here are two clusters. So this is more of a Christmas themed one, and this is just a spring butterfly. But we're using our tea bag and our fabric clusters. So I hope you like that idea. Yeah, I will come back later and show you. This was just a mail bag got from the mail, and I opened this side and put a piece of cardstock in here, like a heavier weight paper, just to give it a little meat. But I didn't do it all around the edges because I want to sew here. Okay, this one I left open because I'm going to put a pocket in here of something. This you don't need to cover if you're going to use your, because it doesn't show. I already checked. So this, that's the top, this is the bottom. Okay, so this, we can do that. We have a few minutes here. So I'm just going to add some, need to cut my corners a little bit. Well, no, I'm going to, put some glue around here. Like I said, I am going to sew. That's the plan. Okay, so that's the front. This is the front. So just get it on there as even as you can. And then you want to cut your corners. Oops. I want to cut these guys off. I just want to leave a little room there. Now, I didn't iron these. Okay, you could iron. You could keep it all neat and tidy. Nope, not me. So then we're just going to put some glue here. In here. And just bring this down as tight as you can. Yeah. So let's get some more down here. And let's make sure it looks okay. And then we'll do the sides. I always do the top and bottom, then the sides, but these should go down okay. Um, make sure my corners are in there. And it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover this, okay? And this should dry clear, okay? This corner doesn't look right, so let's see if we can. Okay. So it's forgiving that you still can move things around a little bit, okay? And I'm going to put little metal corners on here when I'm done. So we just have this one to go. So that's a different way to use your fabric, okay? Okay, this has to go in here if I want to maintain that as a pocket. Okay. So I shouldn't have put glue there. Okay. I'm going to put paper over here, like I said, so I just want to keep this open. Okay. So, yeah, my corners don't look very noble. Let me cover this first. Just get this out of here. Let's see. I don't like that. I have to find a piece of paper. All right. Well, I'm going to come back with this, okay? This will be my next video. What I want to do is let this dry, and then I'm going to reinforce this, make a signature. I have these little corners. Find them. Corners that I'm going to, when all is said and done, these will go on here. So that'll disguise any of my uneven corners. Okay, so these will go on here without the glue on my fingers. This will be a pocket here, and it'll have one signature. So that's a little fabric cover we'll finish on another video. So you have our little clusters, and you have a little beginnings of a fabric journal cover. So I hope you are encouraged to try your hand at printing on fabric. It's very lucrative, and you'll have a lot of nice projects you can work on. So be blessed and have a beautiful day. Bye now.